Okay, guys, hello, it's confidential AI time. Sorry, I haven't a pretty sound I can make. Confidential AI, confidential AI. Okay, it's not better than my colleague. So let's talk about confidential AI. But, okay, in the next 20 minutes, you will learn a few stuff, and we will, before understanding what is confidential AI, you need to understand a few concepts like confidential computing, decentralized confidential computing. Don't worry, sounds a little bit technical, but I will explain everything. Don't be scared. No, this one. So we are quite OG in crypto at iExec. We started in 2017, passed through two bear market, and we are still there. White paper in 2017, decentralized marketplace computing power in 2019, 2020. We added the blockchain layer with governance rules. We built developer tools to enable building privacy preserving application to protect, manage, and monetize data within the Web3 ecosystem. And it comes together to 2025, the trust layer for DePIN and AI. And you will understand everything in a few minutes. So let's talk a bit about privacy. Privacy isn't just a feature. I think we all agree it's a fundamental human right, but I think it can be misunderstood and overlooked. It's not only privacy token and Tornado Cash stuff. And at iExec, we are committed to make privacy the default of Web3. And it's why we join an amazing team, Decentralized Confidential Computing Alliance. We are more than 30 protocols working in FHE, TEE, and PC with the same goal, make the Web3 privacy by default. And that's really, really cool. So let's talk a bit about privacy, how you can protect data. Typical security measures protect data at rest. It means encrypted and stored in a server. We are protecting data in transit. It means traveling through different networks. But the big problem is protecting data in use, because when an application needs to process the data, the application needs to see the data. So it means the data remained unclear and encrypted in the memory. And it's exactly when the malicious actor can take advantage of it. So it's why we have confidential computing. Don't be scared. Looks kinda scary, right? At the core of confidential computing, you've got TEE, Trusted Execution Environment. Think it as a vault where everything that happens in it remains totally confidential and private. And it's a hardware-based technology. We are using Intel SGX chipset, and in this chipset, you have a part of the memory that creates what we call an enclave. An enclave, it's a black box where enclave isolates the computing process through a physical partitioning. And the cool stuff, you've got attestation reports. It means you can verify the trustworthiness of the remote execution. That's pretty cool. And at iExec, in this black box, in this enclave, we are running two stuff. Database. We've got a database in this enclave. It means you can store private key, API key, secret, whatever you want. It remains confidential. And we are running what we call iExec application. An iExec application, it's an application that runs in this TEE. It means you can compute, you can process some data in a private way. And that's really, really cool. I think you noticed this small logo. I will talk about it later. For instance, we've got Web3 Mail. It's a way to send an email to an Ethereum address without knowing or storing the email. We've got Content Delivery Network. You can encrypt and you can monetize your data in the Web3 ecosystem. Like, I can send you some data, you can use it, but you will need to pay $10 for instance. So SGX to TDX, as I said, it's a hardware-based technology. We are using SGX chipset. SGX chipset is quite cool, really useful, but we've got a pretty cool upgrade. We are now using TDX, Trust Domain Extension. Bah, mind-blowing, amazing. It means it's more faster, stronger, it's better, and we are able to run an AI model in this enclave. We are able to run AI framework in this enclave thanks to this new technology. But you may think like, okay, new technology, that's crazy. One quite old and one quite new. It's not because we are using TDX that we will give up SGX. One, it's better for small application, specific production, and one is really cool for AV AI model. And as you can run, thanks to this technology AI model, you can make some confidential AI. So I'm talking about confidential computing. It sounds quite complex, and you may think like, oh, I'm a builder. I want to build something with your tech. Maybe I need 10 years to learn what is confidential computing. No, we've got an amazing tool called IAP Generator. It's a CLI, and in a few command lines, you can bootstrap an application compatible with SGX or TDX. So if tomorrow you want to build a privacy-preserving application, just run IAP deploy, IAP run, and you can bootstrap your first privacy-preserving application. That's really cool. So now you know what is confidential computing, and you need to know what is decentralized confidential computing. Because at iExec, we've got a network of workers using our technology. And what we've done, we added the Web3 layer, the blockchain layer. Why? Because you can set some immutable governance rule on your data. You decide how data is protected, used, and who can benefit from it. You are controlling, you are monetizing it using an amazing technology. So, okay, confidential computing, check. Decentralized confidential computing, check. Complex technology, check. Let's talk about AI. I think you all know traditional AI, there is some challenge. 40% of organizations reported a privacy data breach, and 70% don't really trust AI provider. There is some black box decision, lack of verifiability, centralized control risk, and it's a challenge we need to tackle. You all are providing, I think, who is really use OpenAI or AI, public AI there? Everybody, yeah. Everybody. And everybody is providing some personal data. Like, oh, can you check my my doctor stuff, legal stuff? And it's exactly, we need to keep it in mind. And because you already all use AI assistant, Siri, some chatbot, but now we are entering in the age of AI agents. AI agents are amazing. They can chain some action to realize complex stuff. They can take decision for on their own. They can watch their environment. They can connect with your tool. And to have a personalized return, a personalized AI agent with personalized answer, you need to provide some personal data, and you need to give them some access to your Gmail, Google Drive, and things like that. And the big problem is exactly where the privacy become critical. Because if it's honestly become a massive surveillance weapon, like if tomorrow OpenAI want like, oh yeah, I know everything about you, I can sell your data. Oh, you can say nothing. So it's exactly what is confidential computing. We are merging two amazing technology, AI agent and decentralized infrastructure, TEE, DePIN, GPU, SGX, TDX, and the mirrors give birth to confidential AI. And you may think like, okay, that's cool, but what I can really do with this tech, Oh, yeah, first, you can monetize. I think it's an important point because if you are providing some data to train a model, you can sell it, and the model can be trained on your data in a privacy environment. So it can be trained without knowing your data, and you can monetize it. So you can monetize the model, you can monetize your data while keeping the privacy and keeping the control of your data. So one amazing proof of concept we launched, we are currently running ELISA OS framework in a TDX enclave. And this framework currently running at a Twitter account. So is totally autonomous, private, confidential. So I don't know if you get it, but you can think about some crazy project. We've got some others, but it's the biggest one we just launched 2 weeks ago. Use cases, there is a lot. Research, finance, healthcare, business analytics, gaming. I can't wait to see what builders will build with our tech. We are sponsoring a lot of hackathon, and if you are a builder interested in our tech, feel free to come to see me. We are providing some grants and bounties. As I say, if you are thinking about building a privacy-preserving application using AI, let's work together with transparency, confidential computing, and decentralized infrastructure. And a big news, we just joined the high-tier AI Unbundled Alliance to make Web3 and AI more private, more secure. That's really cool. And I don't have a fancy video, but I have some really, really big news. So I talk about TDX IAP generator, the CLI tool you can build and you can deploy application compatible with this technology. We are launching our ecosystem found. So if you're an amazing project, let's connect. ELISA in TDX, it's just the beginning, because you can think about an AI framework making some transaction on blockchain in a privacy way. We have new partnership, and the biggest one, we are deploying our stack on L2, reach new community, reach new builders, have new projects, new funding. So really, really exciting for us. We are not following a trend. We are riding it totally. So yeah, we are keep growing our ecosystem, helping, providing. We've got a pretty cool technical support. Feel free to join the Discord. If everybody is joining the Discord, I will be promote. I will have a promotion. So come on Twitter and Discord. And yeah, that's all. I'm Martin Leclercq, developer relation at iExec, and we are the trust layer for DePIN and AI. Thank you very much, guys.